Is it Jeff Bezos on testosterone? In recent clip, Joe Rogan stated that Jeff Bezos is on TRT.
Random question. Do you think Jeff Bezos is on steroids?
100%.
Oh, really? I have no opinion. I really don't know, but I'm just curious. Okay.
1,000%.
Really?
Yes. He's on, I don't want to say steroids. He is on hormone replacement therapy, in my opinion.
He probably envisioned this photo when he was guessing about Mr. Jeffrey Bezos. In the last 2 decades, testosterone grew to almost $2 billion industry in US. The popularity of testosterone as a fountain of youth was heavily promoted to men over 40. And here is how the things play out. After feeling low on testosterone, our fictional character, Jim, will start researching the internet. Soon he will find one of the 4,000 clinics for testosterone replacement therapy around US. Soon after, he will find himself in the lobby of one of these clinics. He wants the examination of his hormonal status, and very soon, after an hour or something, the result will be back. And not surprisingly, the diagnosis is you have low testosterone. But what exactly low testosterone means? When we look at the tests, when you have 300 the bottom level and 900 higher level, when they say lower testosterone, they means is lower because it's in this range. But this doesn't mean they don't have any testosterone at all, which is hypogonadism, meaning the testicles cannot produce any testosterone. Because if your levels are just lower from 900 to 300, simply means that you are aging, and that's totally fine. The endocrine system is complex mechanism. Testosterone especially, it's an androgen hormone, meaning it's responsible for the maleness in the human body. Produced in the testicles, is responsible for aggression, for energy, for muscle building, for losing fat, muscle protein synthesis, body hair, deep voice, and everything that makes you a man. With time, the level of testosterone decline with the age, and the results are muscle loss, fat gain, joint pain, and everything related to aging. Low sex drive, erectile dysfunction, low sperm count, fatigue, insomnia, bone loss, reduced muscle mass, increased body fat, hair loss, development of breast tissue, irritability, depression, and cognitive problems. What's the problem, you ask? Here is the big picture. The administration of endogenous hormones is a well-researched topic, and as most of the exogenous substances come with side effects. And what side effects, you will ask? Heart attack, stroke, prostate cancer are just the few of the deadly ones. There is also body hair growth, shrinking of the testicles, man pattern baldness, and the list goes on and on and on. But that is the main one. How then is such a big and fast-growing industry if it's so harmful for a man? America is business. It's about selling. Selling houses, selling insurance, selling online courses, testosterone treatments, selling yourself, and sometimes selling off your morals. The reason why America is the best place for doing business is because it's built from the society of well-trained consumers. Many people who consume the product easily and habitually. They have the means, they are told that they have the need, and they are bombarded from social media that it's okay because everybody else is doing it. It is the same with the anti-aging therapy. And since FDA it's not enforcing the law that they wrote, all the testosterone clinics. How is this possible, you ask? Can you think of something that was once popular and now is abandoned? Cigarettes, for example, promoted by the best actors in the 60s and the 70s, and now, 50 years later, they are public enemy number one. This example demonstrates how people are told that's okay and even healthy. But once time passes and the consumer realizes that the product is deadly, the table flips, and now the government takes stance against it. The commercial interests now capitalize of the interest and of the search for these new treatments, which by the way are not new. The commercial interests now capitalize of the insecurities and the overworked population to sell them the dream that they will be young again. The nature has her own ways and nothing we can do about it. Don't believe me? Try to stop the wind and get back to me. This will go and grow till the results from all the research is very well known to the public, as with the cigarettes. And then it will be banned. Eventually, hopefully. Testosterone therapy It's approved only for adult males who suffered from medical conditions such as hypogonadism. Hypo meaning gone. There is no more testosterone. It's not just low to the referent values. It's gone. Hypogonadism. It's zero. There are plenty of examples for people that are in the lower range, but they function totally fine. They can train, they can build muscle, and all of the things that come with testosterone. That's how the nature made it. The more and more we move through the seasons of our life, the less and less testosterone we will have, but still enough to support us in that stage in life. There is a saying that till 40 you work with your muscles, and after that you're working with your brain. When the hormones settle, we develop patience, and combining that with more wisdom, we become better working with our own emotions. We mature as humans. But what happens when we blast our butt with hormones? We reverse the process of maturing and act as overactive teenagers, not being able to handle our emotions well, being short-tempered, and breaking up relationship easily. Think about it. Why do we refuse to accept the laws of nature? The only answer is because of our ego. We simply don't want our image of ourselves melting away day after day looking in the mirror. Why not inject a little bit more ego into the mix? It's ridiculous. And now back to the question. Is Jeff Bezos on testosterone? I don't know for sure, but I can speculate that he probably have the topic researched very well, especially because he is the richest man on the planet. At least he was. How likely is to underestimate the risk of taking testosterone? In my mind, not very high. That said, it's also possible that he was misled by the doctor who trusts. It happened in the past with Michael Jackson and many others. And why now? Because the result seems achievable to me. If he hires a knowledgeable trainer and then find the time to follow the program and the diet and try to rest more, the results like this are achievable. They are not likely because of his age, but achievable. I don't know for sure, but I think he's not on TRT. But his body was never trained. That's one thing. So hell, he had very little injury, if it's any. The trainer, who by the way is this guy here on Instagram, is natural, so probably he gave him something natural to do. He's teaching him the best he knows based on his knowledge and experience, and he's not on steroids. This may explain why Jeff Bezos was progressing so fast, and also how we know that it's so fast. We just saw him that day on the yacht, but he may be training for 3-4 years already. We don't know. And none of us even thought that we're gonna talk about Jeff Bezos' body per se. On the other side, Jeff Bezos is investing heavily in companies prolonging life, which means he's insider in this hormonal world. Even so, I'm confident that if he measured the risks, something that he's obviously very good at, between taking testosterone and not taking testosterone, he will go without it. The risk is just too high. At least not now. Maybe when they manage to make it safer with a lot less side effects, with a lot less heart attacks, a lot less strokes, a lot less prostate cancer, because we have plenty of research, and most of the research for this video will be linked below in the description. Why then Joe Rogan did it? Why The Rock is doing it? Obviously. And even lately Zac Efron is pumping some hormones. The answer to that is their careers depend on it. And who is The Rock without steroids? The Stone? Who will be Arnold without steroids? That's pretty thought-provoking question, isn't it? The steroids are here to stay. But to go for TRT just because you have low energy for a couple of days or you gain a couple of kilograms? Fix everything else first. Lose some weight, move some more, and start lifting weights, and you'll see how fast the thing will progress without taking additional testosterone. Don't simply try to buy your problems. This is what I'm saying. It will cost you on the long run. If you, however, want to be professional athlete, go for it. At least if you don't die, you have a chance to win big. Everything else is just attempt. Everything else is just attempt from these TRT clinics, from the advertiser, for the advertisement, to get you hooked for $400 at least dollars a month for this clinic. In other words, the TRT clinic will hold your balls for the rest of your life, and you will be the one paying the bill. Like, subscribe, and comment under the video. Let's reach 1,000 subscribers. Come on guys, 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. biceps.